The budget for Kentucky's Department of Finance and Administration is about $656 million. Thought that was a little high for guys whose job I thought it was to just make sure the bills were paid on time. But when your budget includes debt service and you're in the state of Kentucky, where we love to bond, you're going to put up some big numbers. And actually that debt service is $325 million out of the total. I did find some other things interesting where some of the money comes from. For example, I noticed $30 million comes from the stimulus. And I was told that the stimulus was for shovel-ready jobs, meaning, construction, roads, that sort of thing. So I didn't really equate shovel-ready jobs with finance and administration, but it turns out it's for a weatherization project. I also noticed that $24 million came from the tobacco settlement, sorry. And again, I was told that the tobacco fund was going to be used for the state of Kentucky to offset the high healthcare costs associated with the heavy usage of tobacco in the state. But no, it's used for debt service. So when you take out the weatherization crap and the debt service, you're still basically left with a bunch of administrative functions. And like I've been saying all the time, I've got nothing wrong with admin. It's not that I think they're useless or anything. I just think they need to be put under the same pressure as everyone else to increase productivity. So I took 10% off all that. That's about $3.8 million. But back to that bonding stuff. The descriptive text that accompanies the page talking about the debt service wasn't exactly taxpayer friendly. It just talked about how there was some provision in the stimulus that made it more advantageous to borrow money now rather than later. Oh boy. And I'm a little embarrassed to admit that I can't really tell you how much debt Kentucky has because I haven't been able to figure it out. Just looking at the internet, you come up with all kinds of numbers. I found one page that said, well, it was 1.5 billion, but that was just for 1 year and it didn't include all this other junk. I found a Kentucky debt clock that, I don't know, I think had it at 14 million. I found another page that said it was 10 billion. All these are billions. If I say million, I'm in error. 10 billion in debt and then 24 billion in unfunded pension liabilities. So I think for fun, I'm going to call Frankfurt and ask them how much debt we have. I'll let you know how that goes.